Hello students, I hope you all are doing well. This is your maths teacher Shweta Bajaj.
Students, please subscribe my channel if not subscribed yet. And don't forget to mark yourself as present by writing your name, class and section in the comment box. Now students, we were doing our chapter number 4, integers. Now students, in our previous videos, we learnt about the properties of addition and subtraction. And in this, we learnt that integers are closed under both addition and subtraction. Then we learnt that addition is commutative for integers, but subtraction is not commutative for integers. Students, we also learned that addition is associative for integers, and in the last we learned that on adding 0 to any integer we will get our answer as in integer itself. Hopefully properties of addition and subtraction were clear to you. Now students, in our today's video, we are going to learn about the multiplication of integers, in which we learn about the rules for multiplication and properties of multiplication of integers. So let's start. Now multiplication of integers, and students, it says that we multiply integers the same way as we used to multiply the whole numbers, and we use cross or dot symbol to denote the multiplication. And if the integers are written in brackets and there is no symbol is used in between them, that means they are to be multiplied. Now students, rules for multiplying integers are shown here. Please see, the first rule says that on multiplying positive and positive integer, we will get our answer as positive. Second rule says that on multiplying negative and negative integer, we will get our answer as positive integer. And the third rule says that on multiplying positive and negative integer, we will get our answer as negative integer. And last rule says that on multiplying negative and positive integer, we will get our answer as negative. Now students, please observe here, when the signs are same, then our answer is positive, and when the signs are different, then our answer is negative. Hopefully this is clear to you. Now let us understand this more with the help of an example. And the first example is inside the bracket 9, inside the bracket minus 8. Now students, as I told you, when there is no sign between them, then numbers will be multiplied. Now on multiplying 9 and 8, what we will get? We will get 72 as in answer. And which sign we will take? According to the rules, this is plus, this is minus. So plus minus will become minus. Hopefully first example is clear to you. Now second example, it is minus 7 dot means multiply 9. You know that 7 nines are 63. Now here students, one number is negative and the other is positive. So according to the rules, minus plus will gives you minus. So minus 7 into 9 will gives you minus 63 as in answer. Let us see third example. In the third example, I have taken minus 3 multiplied by minus 4. Now students, on multiplying 3 and 4, firstly what you will get? You will get 12, and this minus will become plus. So minus 3 multiplied by minus 4 will gives you plus 12, or simply 12 as in answer. Now students, I have taken one more example, and in this example I have taken 3 multiplied by 5, and 3 5s are 15. Hopefully this is clear to you. Now properties of multiplication of integers. And the first property is closure property. It says that the product of any two integers is always an integer. Now students, let us see with the help of an example. And the first example is 5 multiplied by 7. Now students, you know that 5 sevens are 35. Where this 5 is an integer, this 7 is an integer, this 35 is also an integer. Now students, I have taken one more example, and in this example I have taken minus 9 inside the bracket 7. Now students, on multiplying 9 and 7, what we will get? We will get 63, and which sign we will take? We will take minus sign, because minus plus minus. So minus 9 into 7 will gives us minus 63, where this minus 9 is an integer, this 7 is an integer, and the answer minus 63 is also an integer. So from here what we have learned? We have learned that on multiplying any two integers, our answer will also be an integer. Hopefully this is clear to you. Second property is commutative property, and the property says that for any two integers a and b, a multiplied by b is equals to b multiplied by a. That means on multiplying two integers in any order, our answer will be same, and this commutative property is applicable for any two integers. Now students, let us see with the help of an example. Now students, I have taken a as minus 5 and b as minus 9. Now in the LHS, which is a multiplied by b, I will put the values, that is minus 5 multiplied by minus 9. Now you know that 5 nines are 45, and this minus minus will gives us plus sign. So that means answer is plus 45 or simply 45. Now in the next step we will put the values of b and a in the RHS. Our RHS is b multiplied by a. That means we will do like this, minus 9 multiplied by minus 5. Now students, you know that 9 5s are 45, and this minus minus is plus. So plus 45 or simply 45. So that means LHS is equals to RHS, that is a multiplied by b is equals to b multiplied by a. So from here what we have learned? We have learned that change of order does not change the product of integers. Hopefully this is also clear to you. Third property is associative property, and it says that for any three integers a, b and c, inside the bracket a multiplied by b bracket close multiplied by c is equals to a multiplied by inside the bracket b multiplied by c. That means change in group doesn't change the multiplication of integers. Now students, let us see this with the help of an example. Now students, in this example I have taken a as 5, b as minus 2 and c as minus 4, and LHS says that inside the bracket a multiplied by b multiplied by c. Now students, firstly we will put the values of a, b and c. That is inside the bracket 5 multiplied by minus 2 bracket close multiplied by minus 4. Now students, in the next step we will solve this bracket. 5 multiplied by minus 2 will gives us minus 10, multiply as it is, and minus 4 as it is. Now in the next step we will multiply 10 and 4. You know that 10 4s are 40, and this minus minus will gives us plus sign. That means plus 40 or simply 40. Hopefully LHS is clear to you. Now what we will do? We will write the RHS, and RHS says that a multiplied by inside the bracket b multiplied by c. Now students, here we will put the value of a, b and c. That is 5 multiply by inside the bracket minus 2 multiply by minus 4 bracket close. Now in the next step we will solve this bracket. 2 fours are 8 and this minus minus plus, and 5 multiply we will write as it is. That means 5 multiply by plus 8. Now students, you know that 5 8s are 40 and both the numbers are positive, so we will write the positive sign in the front of 40, or simply we can write it as 40. So from here what we have got, LHS is equals to RHS. So what does it mean? It means that on changing the group of integers, the product or multiplication of integers will not change, or it will remain same. Hopefully it is clear to you. Fourth property is distributive property of multiplication over addition, and it says that for any three integers a, b and c, a multiplied by inside the bracket b plus c is equals to ab plus ac is equals to a multiplied by b plus a multiplied by c. This means students, a distributes over b and c. Now let us see this with the help of an example. Now as it says, a distributes over b plus c. That means this a is multiplied by b, then plus sign will come, then this a will be multiplied by c, and a multiplied by b can be written as ab plus sign, and a multiplied by c can be written as ac. Now let us see the example, and in an example I have taken if a is equals to 3, b is equals to 4 and c is equals to minus 5, and here LHS is a multiplied by inside the bracket b plus c. Now put the values. What is the value of a? A is equals to 3 multiplied by, what is the value of b? Value of b is 4 plus, what is the value of c? Value of c is minus 5. Now according to your BODMAS rule, first of all what you will do, you will solve this bracket. So this 3 multiply as it is, 4 as it is, this plus minus will become minus 5 we will write, and bracket close. Now in the next step 3 multiply by, now solve this bracket. 4 is positive, 5 is negative. That means what we will do, we will find out the difference, and difference will be 1, and which sign we will take? We will take the sign of the greater number, and the greater number is 5. So minus sign will come, and 3 multiplied by minus 1 will gives us minus 3. Now put the values in the RHS. RHS is a into b plus a into c. What is the value of a? A is 3, b is 4 plus a is 3 and b is minus 5. Now students, in the next step 3 4s are 12, then plus sign, 3 5s are 15, but this 3 is positive, 5 is negative, so minus 15 will be there according to the rules. Now in the next step rewrite it as 12 as it is, plus minus minus 15. Now 12 minus 15 will gives us what? It will gives us minus 3 as in answer. So from here what we have got? We have got that LHS is equals to RHS. So this means a multiply by inside the bracket b plus c is same as or is equals to a into b plus a into c. Hopefully this is clear to you. The property is multiplicative identity of integers, and it says that for any integer a multiplied by 1 is equals to a is equals to 1 multiplied by a, where 1 is known as the multiplicative identity of integers. Students, why so? It is so because on multiplying 1 with any integer, we will get the answer as in integer itself. Now let us see this with the help of an example. First example I have taken is minus 18 into 1. Now students, you know that 18 ones are 18. Now here one of the number is negative and other is positive. So minus plus will become minus according to the rules of multiplication of integers. So minus 18 into 1 is equals to minus 18. Now students, I have taken one more example, and in that example I have taken 29 multiplied by 1. You know that 29 ones are 29. Hopefully it is clear to you. Next property, that is the sixth property, is multiplication by 0. It says that for any integer a multiplies 0 is equals to 0. That means on multiplying any integer by 0, we will get our answer as 0. Now let us see with the help of an example. Now first I have taken is minus 100 multiplied by 0. Now students, you know that on multiplying 0 with any number, we will get 0 as an answer, and here we will not take any sign because we know that 0 is neither positive nor negative. And I have taken one more example, and in that example I have taken 8 multiplied by 0. Now students, you know that 8 zeros are 0 because on multiplying any number with 0, we will get the 0 as in answer. Hopefully this example is also clear to you. Now students, pause your video and note down your home task, and in the home task I have given you few parts of question number 1 from exercise 4D. For any doubts and queries, you can leave your message in the comment section. I hope you like the video. Thank you.